Yo, yo, yo. It's Mario Marks Terho. It's kind of cold here tonight. Dang. It's kind of chilly. It's kind of chilly. Oh my god. Oh my god. No one cares. Everywhere I go, Hey Ruth, how do I vote for you? Again, I can't remember. Like where is the vote like gonna count? Where to? Instagram, TikTok, where exactly do I have to do it? I can't remember where I did it last time. Hey Virgo, what's up, sweetie? OMG. It's pouring here. I got like wet just now, just running over here, coming over to for my sisters to hear. This weather is just absolutely ridiculous. Today was such a nice day, and then tonight it just started pouring, and it's like pure wind and shit. It's like a never-ending story. Okay, Ruth, thanks. Where exactly do you want me to vote for you? For you? So my BF Jonathan X and her sister told my BF that I was out with a guy Saturday night trying to stir up crap. But I left his house Saturday. He knew I was going to a birthday bash with my girlfriends. I was crying because they were just trying to start crap. Yeah. Okay, I gotta go. The greatest American baker. Let me check. Baker. Um, Yeah, what I told him that I could prove it. He said he didn't know if he could believe it or not. So that's why he asked me. What? That's crazy, Virgo. Just give me a sec here. I just gotta check something here. Deadline P supply. I don't see nothing about voting. It's a great American show. So you vote right on the website, Ruth? Actually, let me just type in vote. Okay. Okay, vote now. All right. Let's see. I still don't see anything here. It says vote now, and it's not even giving me anything. Watch buddy, Relastros. Thingy. Oh my god. I don't know. It's not showing me anything here. That's crazy. I don't know, Virgo. That shit's crazy. I can't believe that he doesn't believe you. Ruth. Let me see. Oh yes, it is. Yay! Vote. Okay, I did it. I got you. I got my vote in. I pressed vote. Cool. I got you. Okay, cool. I am going to put this. Virgo, can you please vote for my friend? This is the link. Just press this link and or just copy and paste that link and vote for my friend Ruth. She's in a competition for the greatest baker. She dropped down to second, but we're gonna try and get her into first. So I'm gonna put her link there, and everybody can just copy and paste it and vote for Ruth. Come on now, we got to get her in. No worries, we're gonna get you in, Ruth. We'll get you there. Everybody who comes in tonight, I'm gonna tell them to vote. They'll do it because I tell them to do it. If they don't, they're gonna get cursed. All right, I just gotta answer Virgo Love's question, and then I'll answer yours, Ruth. Okay. All right. So, Virgo, what do you want me to check then? Explain what I needed to, and even told him that I could prove it. He said he didn't know if he could believe it or not. So that's why he asked me. I feel like everything would be okay, but man, it's crazy. Well, that happens, Virgo. People can't see people like happy, you know. Hello from Madeira. Tá tudo bom? I think that honestly, Virgo, I think that it's still gonna have some delays and some like up and down situations here. Like I feel like you'll get your justice and he'll understand that you're being sincere and you're being reasonable and like everything's gonna come to light where he's gonna see that his acts is trying to short sight him and be ignorant and try and start shit. But justice will prevail and everything will be fine. I just think that he's gonna be like, he kind of fears the worst. He kind of fears like getting into fights with the ex and you and like he doesn't want no disloyalty, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't want nothing bad to happen. So for the next couple days, it's gonna be like kind of slow moving, and he's gonna be like kind of like fed up, and he's gonna be like, I can't trust anybody. I can't trust my ex. I can't trust, you and this and that. He's gonna have like a little shit show type of like feeling, like, yeah. So like but I feel like, he's gonna see that you weren't lying, and he's gonna see that everything's okay. Like I got the justice card right in the dead center here, and that's you. So he knows you have good intentions. He knows you're sincere. He knows, like, but he knows that, like, yeah, it's gonna continue. Like the shit show will continue for the next couple of days. Like I feel like it's still gonna be like, up and down. He's still gonna be like arguing, not with you maybe, but with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like he trusts you, but like he's worried, like because he's worried because now, like, he knows he's gonna have, ever since he's had this new relationship with you, he's been worried that something bad's gonna happen, and he's worried that, things are gonna be like this, and he's gonna go through obstacles and stuff, and he's gonna go through bullshit, and he's gonna feel like incomplete, you know. And he might like feel a little cautious and discreet. He might not say too much, or he might stay quiet just to like not start anything or whatever. But like he's gonna be like kind of, I don't know. I kind of get that he's gonna be up and down like with his energy, and he's gonna be like kind of like, wondering what he's gonna do, how he's gonna, like, he's fed up right now. I can see that he's not in a good energy. He's fed up, and he feels like things are always gonna be difficult between you guys because of all this crap. It's like he's really like doesn't know what to do. Like right now, I think his energy is like really all over the place. So like he can't make any decisions right now. I mean, he really looks at you in a good way though. He really admires you. He thinks you're, the perfect person for him, but he's just sick and tired of the traders and deceivers and the trickery and the bullshit. Like he's just tired of it. Like he's at a place right now where he doesn't know what he wants to do. Like he doesn't see the future being any better. If it's happening now, it's going to continue. You know what I mean? So right now, because everything's up in the air and everything's going crazy, like it's not really telling me like if everything's going to be secure, you know? Yeah. And I told him, hey, Jessica. Yeah, I told him I would give him space. He told me he just wants to have some time. Also, his finances, he wants to get himself together. Yeah, I see that he's all over the place right now. There's nothing really like you can do about it. He's like in his zone right now, and he doesn't know what to do. Like he's just all over the place. Like I don't see like him getting any like better. He's just gonna continue to he's gonna continue to be like that. Okay, Simone, no problem. I have Ruth after this, and then after Ruth is you. Okay, so I'll get to you. Thank you. I appreciate it. So yeah, Virgo, I don't know what more to tell you, but he's going through a lot. And I would say like my advice to you is like I gave it the other day. Just let him like, sort himself out. There's no need to pressure him. There's no need to like say anything. You ain't even gotta defend yourself. Like if he wants to believe bullshit, then he can go and believe bullshit. And like you said, you is willing to prove it, and you should. I'm like, and this is gonna happen through relationships with people and stuff like that. But I don't see anything like, I don't see he's against you, or he don't want you. I don't see that. I just think that he's like going through too much shit right now, so he doesn't want like to jeopardize his relationship with you. You're welcome, sweetheart. It's all good. Like, just try not to like let it bother you too much, and try not to let it like get to you too much. Just like see, just like see how it goes. Because in the next 2 weeks, it's still gonna be rough. It's still gonna be like up and down and shit, and it's still gonna be like iffy. So I would say the best thing is just to like sit back and relax. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sure, Simone. Yeah, you can put it in the chat, and I'll get to you when I finish Ruth's question. Sure. Yeah, just be patient, Virgo. And all I can say is it's a lot on his end. Once he sorts himself out, I feel like it'll be a lot better. But yeah, like by the end of the month, I see you being like relieved or happier. But like he still might not be like 100%. Like he might have to like discontinue dealing with like someone. Like he really has to like make a decision whether he wants to stay with you and trust you, or he's gonna listen to his ex. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna have to like really like get down to the nitty gritty. Like he's really gonna like have to break off a personal relationship with someone like that's lying to him. So he might have to like really cut her off, or like like he's gonna have to stop bitching with this person. Like he's gonna have to really like cut her off and just say, look, don't when it comes to me and Virgo, don't want to fucking hear nothing, So until he says that to her, then it ain't gonna change. But I feel like by the end of the month, like in the next 2-3 weeks, it's gonna like he's gonna have to make that decision where he's gonna like, he's gonna have to be like, yeah, I realized that they were lying to me, and he's just got to figure it out. It's annoying, but you'll get there. All right, Ruth. Ruth, you said, are you still gonna win the competition? Let me see. My question is, can I still win this, or it's over? All right. You're welcome, Virgo. No problem, sweetheart. Just let me know if you want me to check anything else. But my advice to you is just let it be, and let him just like realize that he can trust you. It don't make sense trying to prove yourself. You ain't got to. You already know the truth, so just let it set itself free. Ruth, I still see you winning the competition. I still got good cards. Nothing's changed here. I still see you winning. I got all yes cards, all good cards. I see you winning, and I see you getting it, I see you still winning the competition. If you guys wouldn't mind voting for my friend Ruth, her link is in my chat. Just like click on it and just go to the website and just press vote for Ruth, please. So yeah, Ruth, I still see you winning it. I still got like very good cards. I got 2 of cups, 10 of cups, 2 of wands. I got all good things. I got all still like it's very possible that you can win. Yes. Yo, what up, Mike? How you doing, bro? Happy New Year, man. Hope you had a good one so far. So Ruth, I would say yes, that you are gonna win, and you're gonna have support from your community, from your family, like people that you really admire and care about. I feel like everything's gonna work out for you. I still feel like you're gonna win because I got all good cards here, like I did last time. So there's still a really good possibility that you're gonna win. I still see good things. So I really screwed up the votes. People were buying votes tonight, so it really screwed up the votes. How the heck can they buy votes? That's crazy. So that's fraud. That's crazy. Yeah, that's good. Well, that means that they're cheating, so that means you're gonna win anyway. See, cheating ain't gonna get that. That's fraud shit. So then you're gonna win anyway. See, that's why you dropped down to second because they were like trying to get you out of there. Remember, I told you not too long ago that they're gonna be hating, like people are hating on you and shit. So don't worry, the devil ain't gonna win. Trust me, God's got your back. You'll be fine. I still got good cards and I still got a yes, like I did last time. So I got even better cards this time. So because of that, it might put you back in. Right, well, it will put you back in first because they got reported and they're gonna get screwed. That's crazy. There's always like all because of a competition, like people are gonna do fraud shit all the time. That's crazy. Okay, cool. They're putting people in there. Yeah. Yep. Shady people everywhere. Exactly. Yep. That's crazy, Ruth. But hopefully, all that will get solved. Virgo, your day at work tomorrow will be fine. I feel like you're gonna deal with a man, and the man will be fine. But there's gonna be other there might be another man, like a younger guy. He might like be a little tricky. So just watch yourself. Like this person is gonna like expose their fraud and expose their trickery. So you're gonna deal with two men tomorrow. So at work, I feel like you're gonna deal with a man at work. One is tricky and one is cool. So I feel like whatever I feel like things are gonna be active at work tomorrow, and whatever is lost, you're gonna recover. So something's gonna be recovered tomorrow at work. Yes, Ruth, and I will continue to tell everyone to vote for you. Guys, if anybody's in here listening, please vote for my friend Ruth. She's in a baker's competition, the greatest baker American bakers, and this is the link. Can you please copy and paste it and go vote for it? It's very simple. Just open up a browser, go to the site, and just press vote, please. She needs real votes instead of these fraud votes that these people are doing. So go check her out for me. She's a friend of mine, and if she wins, she says she's gonna make us cupcakes, and she's gonna bake some good stuff for us. All right? No, she didn't say that, but I'm sure she would. All right, she's gonna make cupcakes for everybody for my birthday next month, and then we can all have cupcakes. Okay? See, Ruth said she would. Okay, so please vote for a free cupcake. All right? Come on now. Help out a friend. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it, bro. Thanks for voting for Ruth. She's a good person. She just needs like real votes, good people votes. So there you go, Ruth. See, you got a few votes from Marky Mark's Tarot Crew. You did a Boston cake, cool. Send me the pic on Insta. All right, Simone, mi amigo. Let me see what we got here, my Portuguese friend. All right. Let me see. My dad died in October. Sorry to hear that. And my older sister is taking charge of everything. She has the keys of my father's house. She's making everything very difficult for us. She has a lawyer and I have mine, but we can't. My sister is stopping us from everything. I don't understand. Is this going to have an end? No, you just press vote. Yeah, because that's what I did, and it said that the vote's gone through. Yeah, yeah. Once you hit vote, I think that's it. Because when I hit vote, like that button, the vote button, it said it went through. So yeah, hopefully, yeah, that's how it works. I think. All right. So Simone, you said, is it going to have an end? Is my sister going to stop being like this and let things go normally, or would I have to go to court? First of all, Simone, is she the oldest? Is she the oldest in the family? Like, is she the oldest sibling? Because I know in a lot of countries and a lot of places in the world, whoever's the next in line, like the oldest person, they're on the will. So they get everything. So that's just shitty how that is. But if there isn't a will, if there is a will, right? If there is a will that your dad drew up, hey Juanita, how are you, sweetie? How you doing? If your dad drew up a will, if all of you want it, and all of you like get your portion, then that's great. You don't have to go. If there's no will, then it's all up to her. It's all up to her. Well, if Noah Testament, tout vite. You know? On your way home driving? Okay, cool. Drive safe. It's good to see you. Because that's how it works. And I think, I don't know how it works in Madeira, but here in Bermuda where I live, that's how it works. And that's how it usually works. It's the next person. And because she's the oldest, she's liable to have everything unless she shares everything. And if she's not going to share everything, then that means you're not getting nothing. So you'll go to court pretty much for nothing. Well, if it's divided equally, then she can't do anything. Then you're gonna get your part. So she can have a lawyer all she wants, because the lawyer, if the law in Portugal is that way, then you have nothing to worry about, right? That's the thing. So that's why I asked, because if there isn't, then you don't get nothing, because usually the oldest person gets everything. Oh, cool. That's nice, Ruth. That looks really nice. I like that. Cool. That looks so real. You guys want to see Ruth's cake that she made? It's a Boston Red Sox and a Yankees hat cake. See that? Isn't that awesome? That's who you're voting for, a person that can make things like that. All right, so you said yes, but she wants us to go to court. I don't. She wants to fight. I don't. Yeah. All right, let's see if what happened. I feel like if this goes to court, right, which I don't think it is, but if it does go to court, you guys are all gonna win. Like, she's not gonna win everything because she's ignorant and she doesn't have a lack of understanding. Like, it seems like she's selfish and she can't accept the fact that things are the way it is. But I feel like everything's gonna get divided and handed out, and there's gonna be a lot of communication. And then once you find out that you're all gonna get equally distributed this stuff, then you'll be fine. Because I don't think it's gonna like really, if it does go to court, or if it does, like if the lawyers tell her, look, you're not gonna win because this is the law and this is how it's gonna be, then that's it. It's gonna be that simple. I feel like you will get some of this stuff, like some whatever, you'll get divided, but it's gonna take a long time. It's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be like back and forth. Yeah, it's gonna be like a while. Let me find out how long. Yeah. It's gonna be like at least like from now until June, it'll be resolved. So it's gonna be like it could be between now and June that it gets resolved, like a 6 month period, no longer than June. So I get like it'll be resolved before then. Yeah, if she's trying to make things slow, it's because she's trying to find a way to like get more. But the lawyer's probably telling her, look, the lawyer's gonna string her along too, and she's gonna end up paying more money than she originally is gonna pay. But if you're telling me that the law is like that, then that's why I'm seeing what I'm seeing. Because if the law says you have to divide it between all your siblings, then that's the law. There's nothing she can do about it unless he has a will and says, no, no, just her is gonna have everything. So if there's no will, then she's not gonna win anything because it has to go to everybody equally. So hopefully there's not. And if there is, then you're not getting anything. So but I do see you will get your part, but it's gonna take at least a couple months. So from now till June, I see you getting like your portion. Yeah, I don't see it going to court because it seems like she's just mad right now. Like if your sister is like one of those women who like are really nasty and she's like malicious and she's really bad tempered, like she's always mad or angry and like, like I don't want to call her any names, but yeah, if she's one of those type of people, she's not gonna go to court because she knows she ain't gonna win. There's not gonna be no court. I don't get that. She might be threatening you to go to court, but that's only if you guys back out. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she's malicious. I got the Queen of Swords reversed, and that's a bad woman. So, like, I would say, like, there's a lot of money in there. Like, she lied about the money because there's a lot in there. So, if you know there's a lot in there, then it probably is a lot in there. So, that's why she's lying about it. Because, yeah, if you know how much, then if it's more than 100 grand, then it's true. Yeah. So it could be like, it definitely is like a lot. So it's a good bit. I mean, that some money doesn't mean nothing to nobody, but yeah, that's why it's good to know that she lies because now you can use all of that against her. It's sad because all that's happening, that happens to a lot of people. People have like an inheritance from somebody and everybody's greedy and they just want everything, but they feel the people that are greedy, they fail to realize, they fail to realize that they're gonna die too, and their shit's going to somebody else. So like, just stay humble. Now, my advice to you is be humble in this time. Like, just call her out on her lies. Don't let her get away with anything. And now you got evidence. So yeah, that's the thing. If she's the oldest, then that's why she's doing what she's doing. So she doesn't want nobody to have anything. I'm one of four siblings, so and I do everything for my parents. And when they die one day and it's me and my siblings left, my two oldest siblings don't deserve anything from the house or their bank account because me and my sister pay for everything and do everything. So they're gonna get like free money for doing nothing. Because the will is in all of our names. But my mom and dad wanted to put it just in my name because I'm the only one who fixes the house and pays for it. But I told them, nope, you can put it in everybody's name because we're all gonna die anyway. Who gives a shit? I told them I don't care about money and houses and all that stuff. That's never gonna be a part of my life. I could care less. I can you can put that thing in my name and I can get the house, get the money, and then I die the next week. It's gonna go to them, right? It's gonna go to whoever I leave it in the will. So who fucking cares? You know? Like that's how I live my life. I know a lot of people don't, but that's me. Like I don't care about that shit. I just want my parents alive. I don't want them to die. You know? Yeah, she's not gonna go to court. She's just talking to herself because if her lawyer is gonna tell her, look, if you go to court, you're gonna lose because the law is there's no will. So because you're the oldest, you can't get everything. There's three of you. It's got to be split three times, three ways. So and because you know what's in the account and what you can fight it. You know. She can't do none of that. She can't take shit. And if she does, she'll get in trouble. If she takes money from that account or she takes anything from that house, then she's gonna get caught and she'll lose her portion, you know? So I would say if I were you, I would just let the lawyers deal with it. And at the end of the day, you're gonna win because she's lying anyway. Yeah, well, most people are crazy. You know what? You know what? I'll tell you something, money and houses will do anything for people. People will do anything to their own family because of money and houses. I've seen so many people fight over inheritance, fight over houses, fight over that. And I'm not going to be one of those people. That's why I told my parents, don't you dare put that house in my name. No, no, no. It's cool. You put it in. I don't want no fighting. I don't want to like sit there and be like, oh, but when they if I get the chance, I'm gonna sit down at that table and I'm gonna tell them, you're gonna take your portion, but guess what? You don't deserve it because you didn't do nothing for mom and dad. That's what I'm gonna tell them right to their faces. Yeah, it's narcissistic behavior. Yes, I agree. Yeah, a vergonha in Portuguese we say vergonha. I want vergonha, and that's what it is. It's a shame. It's a damn shame. Yeah, but it happens to everybody, not just to you. It happens to everyone. It's a lot. It's the way it is. When it comes down to that, people are dying for that. Like they're ready. I'm sure she's ready to like sell everything. Yeah. But you're gonna be all right because if the law is that way, then you'll get your portion. You'll get what's rightfully yours. You're welcome. No problem. You'll be fine. It's not. I don't think it's gonna go to court. I doubt it because she has no leg to stand on. You can't go to court and expect to win if you don't have no proof and no evidence. And if she's doing shady shit now, she's definitely gonna get caught out. So it's just some people say, "Oh, I'm going to court just to see if you'll back down." But if you don't back down, then you just tell her, "Yo, you going to court? Sure, let's go to court. I know you're lying, so you're gonna get screwed anyway. So if you go to court, I'll just tell the judge that you're lying about the money because I already know what's in there." And you can't take nothing from us anyway because the law is you have to divide it from everybody equally. So why is she gonna go to court? She'll lose and she'll waste unnecessary money. The money that she's gonna get from the inheritance, she's gonna waste on lawyers for nothing. So it's just probably her just talking to hear herself. Alamo, yeah. Well, some people are crazy, but the lawyers are not that stupid. They're not gonna go get like take an L for her. You know, this just happened to my sister and her ex husband. He tried to like make it seem like he was the victim and he was like rightfully having things and this and that. He didn't get shit. My sister and the boys got everything because he ain't got nothing and he can't prove anything because he never had no money. And he'll never go to court. He don't even mention court because if he were to go to court, he will be left with 1 cent in his bank account. And see what it is. He's a narcissistic person too. It reminds me of what we're talking about here. See, a lot of people they want to inflict fear in you and like make you believe that they're right and you're wrong. They will manipulate your mind to make you think that yeah, I'm gonna get them, but they're delusion. And if you know the truth, then why debate it? You know, the truth and the law is the law. The truth is the truth, and the law is the law. You can't run away from it. If you do, you're gonna get caught eventually, and then you're gonna end up looking stupid in court because the judge ain't gonna let you get away with that shit. You know, that's how it is. Eventually, your time will come. It's life. It's just like right now on the news. Right now on the news, the main headline is Jeffrey Epstein's list is out, and everybody that was over Pedo Island is all getting caught. So everybody on that list is looking like an idiot right now. See, all over the world, shit's getting exposed because people are fed up. They want to expose the truth. People are sick and tired of lies and evil people. The world's coming like the world's starting to come back around. Like people are tired of the bullshit and tired of the lies, and they're just gonna expose you and just let everybody know. I've been doing that my whole life. Anybody who's lying, I expose them. Anybody who's being stupid, I'm gonna expose them. You disrespect me, and I'm gonna expose you. You lie on me, and I'm gonna show everybody the truth. And a lot more people like me are in the world now doing it. You gotta expose the truth. You gotta tell people the truth. You gotta let people know, like, look, this person's lying. This person's cheating. This person's doing this. This person's doing that. The world's starting to come back around. See, everything's starting to fall into place again. People are finally realizing that it's okay to tell the truth. Yes, it is dangerous, but it all depends on what truth you're telling. You gotta have proof. So everybody, you'll be fine. All will be good. I'm actually, my auntie and uncle died. My uncle died 15 years ago, and my auntie died last year in May. And she had a lot of she had a lot of money and she had a big house. And they sold the house, and she had no children, so she wanted to leave all her money and her house to all her nephews and nieces. And there's 12 of us. There was 16 altogether, but four um, got exempted off the list. So there's 12 of us. So I'm one of them. So I'm waiting for my inheritance too. But like my other cousins, they fucked around. They were like didn't want to give out information. They didn't care about the inheritance. So like people like were they're making it like a slower process for everybody to get their money. And there's some of us that really need that money and really need that inheritance. And the other people are other my other uh cousins are like, oh, I don't care, I don't need her money, I don't give a shit about her. So they're like, it's like, what the hell is your problem? Like, you don't want free money, you don't want money from your own auntie and uncle that left it for you. Like they were gracious enough to give you their belongings because they didn't have no children, they only had us. So some of my cousins are so stupid that they didn't even care about the inheritance. It's like, fuck you, I don't want your money. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Take the money and do something, invest it into something in memory of them. Like, what is your problem? It's like people are so dumb, you know? My own family, they're a bunch of idiots. And I'm like, oh, well, when I get the inheritance, I'm going to do something in memory of them. And I thank them every day for putting me on their list. I didn't even know. So I love them for what they're doing for us. That's very nice of them. But some people don't care. They won't do it. When we found out, I was shocked. I was like, wow, she put us on the list. Cool. All right, thanks. I'll take it. But we haven't got it yet. We've been waiting for months. Yeah, we're entering a new era, Pluto in Aquarius, and I'm in Aquarius. So a lot of things are going to change for me this year. I'm looking forward to the change. I love change. I love like change in my life. I've been changing my whole life. I've always changed to something else. I'm always doing something new. I'm always like making myself better, making my life better. I love change. I don't like feel comfortable just doing the same shit every day. I love to do different things, and my whole life is the more you learn, the more you earn. So I'm willing to learn more things, earn more money. I'm willing to do whatever. Like I don't care. Like I just want to be here doing shit, and that's what I do. I try to make life better every day. I'm always trying to find a different way and another way to make money, another way to be happy, another way to help somebody. I'm always trying to do better. So now this year and a lot of years to come, it's going to be good. I have a positive outlook on that for sure. Your moon is in Aquarius, that's good. Yeah. Anybody who has Aquarius in their chart, see, I am an Aquarius February 6th, and I'm an Aquarius sun and rising. I'm a double Aquarius. So I'm gonna have double the fun and double the blessings. And another thing for me is the Chinese astrology. You know how you have the dragon, it's the year of the dragon this year, and I am a dragon. So with the astrology, I am like number one this year. This year should be the best year of my entire life because everything is in my sun and everything is in the astrology is in my favor. And I didn't know that just until like about 2 months ago. I found out that I knew I was the dragon, but I was watching like the Chinese astrology and it said, oh, yeah, the year of the dragon is this year, 2024. I'm like, oh shit, I'm a dragon. I said, so Pluto in Aquarius, I'm a dragon in the Chinese astrology. Oh shit. I'm about to have it all this year. Thank God. Yeah, I'm ready for it. I'm really ready. I don't care. I'm not afraid. I'm confident and I have confident expectations that it'll all be fine. I know it will be. I'm always positive, Not always, but majority of the time, I'm positive. I always have like a positive outlook on life. Because I'm healthy. I'm working. I have my own business. I'm on here talking to you guys. I have electricity. I have internet. I have a channel. I have a business. I'm good. My family's alive. My mom and dad's here. My life, my siblings are fine. My nephews are good. My dog is good. Everybody's fine. So, I just have to just keep the faith. Yeah, that's the spirit. Yeah. I'm always ready for like change and for a better life. I'm always willing. I have a good life, but I'm ready for an even better life if possible. Hell yeah, you know I'm ready. I went to I don't know if I told you because I know you've been in here before, Simone, but I went to Madeira back in 2000. So it's been 24 years since I went to Madeira. I went there for 6 days, and we rented a car and we drove everywhere. I stayed at a hotel at the Praia Formosa, right on the beach. And I had like a room up top with a sliding door, and I was listening to the ocean every day, and it put me to sleep every day. It was one of my best trips I ever had in my life. I went to San Miguel for 5 weeks. I stayed in San Miguel for 3 weeks. I went to Portugal for one week, and I went to Madeira for a week. Oh yeah, things are a lot different now. Everybody tells me, when you going back? I'm like, well, all my family's passed away now, so I haven't been back since. I went in 2001 too. Oh, good, Virgo. So that means relationship will be better. Yeah, I went all over the place. In 2000 and 2001, I went twice. I went to Madeira twice. I went to Portugal twice, and I went to San Miguel twice. I have family in San Miguel. So in the Azores, I have family. My whole family's there. But I live in Bermuda. So my parents all came here, and my family, a lot of my family's here now. But I still have family in the Azores and San Miguel, but it's only like a few people. We had a big family, but everybody's passed away now. A lot of people passed away this past few years. And I have my uncle and my auntie is in Toronto and Mississauga, but they're from Azores too. They're from San Miguel. But yeah, when I was in Madeira, I was at Praia Formosa, and it was one of the best hotels I've ever been to in my life. They had top-notch service, and that was 24 years ago. See, and that was like really top-notch. Everybody had like spoke English, Portuguese, French, Spanish, whatever. Like, so it was nice. I speak fluent Portuguese, but like not as good as you guys. But I speak it all the time. Like people in the Azores and people in Madeira speak different. People in Madeira and Azores and Portugal, the continent, speak different. So everybody makes fun of everybody's pronunciation and words and things like that. So when I was there, they understood me, dude. They're like, "Oh, where you from?" I'm like, "I'm from Bermuda." It's like, "Oh, but where your family's from?" They said, "From San Miguel." He goes, "Oh, we can tell by the way you talk." I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." But it was one of the best trips I ever had. We drove all over the place. We went to everywhere, all the sightseeing, all the straw roof looking places, all the bananas and pineapples and trees and beaches. Yeah, it was probably those 5 weeks are probably the best 5 weeks of my life. It was a really good trip. I went to Portugal and watched sporting, and I watched Sporting play, I watched Benfica play, I watched Porto play. I went to all the stadiums. It was like really, really cool. Yeah. Yeah, he'll go with you in spirit. He'll definitely go with you in spirit for sure. Yeah, go and fulfill that dream. Yeah, Virgo, I've been all over the world. So, I haven't been away in 4 years. This month makes 4 years I haven't been away. But I don't want to go away right now. Going away right now, you can catch COVID and all this bull. It's so expensive. So I'd rather just stay home and just when I'm ready, I'll go. Like, but I don't care. Like, I don't really have. I've been away so many times in my life. I don't even care anymore. Like, I'll just good get there when I get there. My nephew wants me to travel with him in March to Boston. He has a volleyball tournament, and I'm gonna tag along with him. So that's my plan. But I don't know if I'm going or not. We'll see what happens. I have to see how life is around that time. If life's good around that time, I'll go. But I don't feel like going away. Like I just don't feel like going on a trip. I don't care like to travel anymore. Like right now, I just not in the mood to do it. But when I get in the mood again, I'll feel like I'll go. But I have so much work to do. Like I have a lot of things to do and a lot of like I have a workshop that I have to fix. I have like a lot of things. I have a new car to buy. I want to buy a new car this year. Like I want to, spend money on my life and my things that I need, my business and myself. I don't care about trips. Like, I'll go on a nice trip when I feel like it. I would love to go back to the Azores and Portugal. My dream is to go back to Portugal. That's where I really want to go. That's the place I really like. I love Portugal. I've been there. twice. Yeah, I've been there twice, and both times I had a really, really good time. It was really, really nice. So I'll see. When I get my inheritance money from my auntie, I'm gonna, in memory of her and my uncle, I'm gonna go on a trip to Portugal because that's where they love to go to. So I'll do it in memory of them. I'll go on a trip, and they can come with me in spirit. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do what's best for me. And you can talk to your dad in spirit, Simone. He always wants what's best for you. You know, he said that everything will be fine. You know, did your dad have like dark hair, like when he was younger? Yeah, you can talk to him and pray to him every night. You know, he listen to you. Hmm. I'm trying to see if I can connect with your dad because I have somebody in my ear talking to me, but I don't know if it's him or not. Like I can see a guy with dark hair and like greenish eyes. Like this is one person that I'm talking to, and he's talking Portuguese to me. Like he's got dark hair and he's got like greenish eyes. Trying to see what the guy wants, but I don't know. It might be somebody else, like in your family or somebody that he knows. Could be like a friend of his or a brother or something like that, or a cousin. Could be like somebody he's hanging out with, but I don't know if I don't know if I can see your dad though, but I can hear somebody in my ear. Hmm. Ah, é pintava o cabelo quando deixa branca. Yeah. So it look so when he had white hair, he used to dye it darker, right? He used to yeah, so he used to dye it. Yeah. But he was blonde, lured. Yeah. Like lured and like reddish hair. Yeah. Because like the guy that I see, he has like a blue shirt with a collar, and he looks like he had a like he had to wear like a collared shirt all the time, or he wore a collared shirt. Like well dressed. But that's the thing. They can sometimes spirit shows me what they look like, what they used to look like, or like what they did for work. So I'm trying to like see if this is him or not, because I can see spirit and talk to him. But I have to see if this is him or not, or this is somebody that knows him or has to talk to him. It all depends. Like, but I was trying to find out if this was him or not because I started hearing like Portuguese. I'm getting something about letters and like cartage. Like he said, I can hear cartage. Like letters, cards, something like that. Mail. I don't know what he's trying to say. Something about mail or cards or letters or something like that. He's talking to me about something. I am just trying to listen to what he's saying, trying to make sense of what he's telling me. Something about pigeons. I don't know. He's all over the place. I'm trying to get like a message from him or see what he's trying to say. I didn't know I was dreaming. I woke up and I was half asleep. I was talking to him. Hmm. That sucks, man. I dread that day. Hmm. Like I feel like he was a smart person. Like he had experience in something that he did. But I also feel like he was very disappointed and he was going through some grief or like he was going through like some type of pain or something like that. He worked at a clinic. Oh. So that's why he's saying something about oh, like where he worked to when he worked at this clinic, right? Like, was he doing anything to do with papers or like letters or something like that? Like, did they tell him like go put this in the file or something like that, or did he like? So that's why, like, I see him like well dressed. 'Cause maybe like where he worked, he had to look like a specific way, like a report. Yeah, he was suffering in the hospital. Yeah, I get that he was crying as well. Like he was in pain and he was crying and he was like not happy at all. And like, do you have a another brother? Okay, no, you have another sister. So it's two. Is it two girls and a boy and you? Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's three sisters. Yeah, right. Hmm. Hmm. That's interesting because it's like I feel like he's upset also because of a man. Like a man upset him, but it's a younger man. That's why I asked if you have a brother. Like he's upset over another man. Like a man upset him. Like before he died, he was upset with a man. That's why I asked if you had a brother. Because I'm getting that he was upset with a guy, like a younger guy than him. He was upset with the person. But I feel like he was very important and he was smart and he did a lot of things and he was like he had many ideas and he was just a person who had a lot of experience because he's 84, so obviously he had a lot of experience. But I get another. That's why I saw the first person I saw was a man, right? And he's upset with the man, and he's telling me I'm upset with this guy. That's why I asked if you have a brother, because he's showing me a man that he's upset with, perhaps the doctor or maybe a brother or something like that. Like, cause the guy, hey Ninja, how you doing? Like, cause the guy that I see, it's like, do you know what the doctors look like? Because if one of the doctors had dark black hair and he was frustrated with this guy with dark hair or a dark skinned person, like maybe the person was like olive skin or like a different nationality. 'Cause he's telling me he's mad at a man, like a dark haired man, or just like a guy who was just dark, period. Yeah, black hair, yeah. So that's the person I first saw. But that's why he was just showing me. That's why I didn't get your dad at first. But he's showing me a guy that with black hair that he's upset with. He's pretty much telling me that this guy discontinued working with him or like dealing with him, like gave up on him, like and just didn't really do nothing for him. And that's why he's so hurt and so like he feels like bad. Like so now this is making a lot more sense to me why the hell I'm seeing this guy. Like, cause he's showing me a guy with dark hair that he's upset with. I was wondering why he was talking about him. Yeah, I'm doing good, Ninja. All's good. It's pouring rain here again, and it's kind of chilly tonight. Yeah. Oh, cool. It was dry here until the rain came. But yeah, it's pouring outside. I can hear it. Like he's saying that she took him for a treatment, and he said, "Why she bring me to this hell?" Yep. Yep. And that's why he's upset because he's telling me, right, that a guy with black hair didn't pay him any attention, didn't care. And he said to him, "Look, I don't want to be here and I don't want this like, I want to go home and I shouldn't be here." And the doctor was like not paying him any attention, didn't give a shit about him, and was like pretty much like, whatever. So he's upset that he was left there like and this doctor didn't care about him, this person didn't care about him. Yeah. Like I feel like he couldn't breathe. Like he told me he couldn't breathe and towards the end he had breathing problems and he was trying to tell them that he couldn't breathe and they didn't really care. It's almost like nobody gave a shit about him because he's telling me like when he was there he couldn't breathe properly. Hey Miss Virgo, how you been, sweetheart? Happy New Year. Hope all's good. Yeah. Yep. He's telling me that because I even feel like yeah, I feel like he couldn't breathe because he's telling me in the hospital. That's what he said, like in Portuguese. Everything's good. Good to hear. Yeah, it's been a while. Good to see you. Yeah, he says he couldn't breathe towards the end and they didn't care. It's almost like if he ran out of oxygen or he was like, not really breathing properly, they was like, yeah, whatever. Like this guy's old. Like fuck this guy. That's exactly what he's telling me. And he said that the dark haired doctor really didn't give a shit. Like he didn't really care about him. Yeah. So yeah, I'm talking to him. He's telling me shit. So he's upset. He's really, really upset about that. He said he would have been better off at home. That's what he said. He would have been better off at home. He said he'd rather would have died at home. Yeah. He's pissed. He's pretty mad. He's pretty mad. Not at you, but he's mad at the doctor. He's mad. Like, Yeah, it's sad. It's sad that, he had to go out like that. Yeah, he said there's nothing you can do because you wasn't in control. He says there's nothing you can do. He says he ain't got nothing. He says he's not mad at nobody. He's mad more at the doctor. He said if he's at the hospital, he's telling me if he was at the hospital, so they should have catered to him, and they didn't. And he said they didn't really give a shit about him. And that's most doctors and most like when you're 80 something years old, they don't give a shit about you. If you die, they don't give a fuck. You don't mean nothing to them, you know. But they make money off your death. That's all that matters. But he's upset at that guy more than anything. He's not really upset at like his daughters and you guys. I don't really see him saying that. He's more upset at the dark haired guy because apparently he did something to him where he did him where he couldn't breathe. Anything he says about, you know, um, the oldest daughter, like the one that was in control, he said that she's greedy. He just said that she's greedy and all she cares about is herself. Obviously, like parents always have like a soft spot for their first child, so he's not really like talking shit about her. He just says that she can be that way. She can be greedy, but he's not like talking bad about her. He says he doesn't want to do that, which is cool. I'm not trying to get him to talk bad about anybody, but I'm just listening to him. Like he wants me to tell you that he's with his mom and dad in spirit, and that's all that matters to him. And like if he had a sister, like he hangs around her. Like I can see three people, or maybe his wife. I don't know. Like I can see a man, a woman that's older. That could be his parents. I think it's his parents. He said, and there's another woman next to him. So it could be his sister or his wife. So it's a lady with long hair to like right here. Yeah, I guess that's why like he's not really talking shit about nobody. Like it's almost like he doesn't want to tell me like too much, and it's not really his place to tell me anything if he doesn't want to. But I can hear him, but I can barely see him. Like I usually see a lot too, but I can hear everything he's saying to me. But he's not talking shit about nobody, and you know why? Because he's not perfect himself. It's almost like he has like kind of embarrassed to like say anything about anybody because he's like done things that he's not proud of. Like in a way, that's how it like the vibe I'm getting from him. Like he's kind of He's kind of quiet. Like he doesn't say too much. He just tells me little things at a time. Like he's not really like talking shit. He just mad at one person, and that's the doctor. That's the only person he said something bad about. But he's not talking bad about nobody. Yeah. Like he has no room to talk bad because of how his life was. But he wants you to know that he's with his family, like his mom, his dad. He's with like people in spirit, and there's another lady next to him. So it could be like somebody that he was involved with, or auntie or sister or something like that. Yeah, there's another woman next to him with brown hair, long brown hair. She's kind of like thick and short, and she got like a round face, chubby face. She's got like a little, like some freckles or something on her face, or a mole. Like I can see the people that he's around, but I can't see him too much. Like he's not really showing himself, but I can hear every word he says. So something's going on there, but like, as long as you understand, then that's all that matters. So, but he wants you to know that he's okay. Like he's with the people who he wants to be with. So he said everything will be fine. That's good. You'll dream about him again. He'll come to you in spirit. Just talk to him, you know? If you were cool with him and you had a good friendship with him, a good relationship with him, then that's all that matters. You can light a little white candle, do something in memory of him. Yeah, it's okay. Let the tears come out. That's fine. Let just know that he's fine. I don't see nothing bad. He just like I said, he was only upset at the doctor to me, and he said there was nothing really he can do. But he says he misses his job, like where he worked, because he showed me like he worked at a place where he had like paperwork or letters or cards or some shit like that. So he was just showing me stuff that he did. But he definitely was like a good person. Like I don't get nothing bad from him. Like as far as what he tells me, like, I can see that he was like, a smart person. He knew what he was doing. He had a lot of experience in whatever he did. He was good at what he done. But like, obviously our past we can't really change. No, it's done. So he might not be proud of some of the things that happened in his life. You know? Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that's what he talked to me about. He was telling me like, "Oh, I work at this place where I wear this, I do that." Like I can see like papers and things in his hands and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, he says that's the thing that he misses is his life, his work life. We all have past and things like that we have to go through in life. It's just the way it is. It's nothing we can do about our past, but just the only thing we can do is live our lives in the future and try and make things better. It's nothing. Don't make sense changing the past, dwelling on the past, or dealing with the past. All we can do is live our lives today, tomorrow, and the next day, and just try and make every day better. Like, who cares about the past? Don't let it define you. Don't let it haunt you. Just don't let it like make you feel like a certain way. It don't make sense. You're welcome. No problem. I'm glad I can help you. Get some closure and feel better. He was difficult to tap into. Like when I tried to get him to talk, he was difficult at first, but afterwards he started to open up to me. I just had to figure out what he wanted me to know and what he was saying. So that's why in the beginning I was like, I don't know what this guy's talking about, but I'll figure it out. See, sometimes they tell me things. Obviously, I don't know. I'm just meeting the guy for the first time and just have to ask you to confirm things. So yeah, I'm glad we figured it out though. You're welcome. No problem. No problem. I just want you to have closure and know that your dad's okay. That's all that matters. Is he's okay. When I see spirit with their family, that makes me happy because that means that they're okay. Like spirit took them in. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably why he didn't really like say too much to me at first. But I think, I think because he realized, you know, I mean, it's not like you asked me to tap into him. I did it voluntarily. So he was like, whatever. He kind of didn't want to say too much. He didn't really tell me a lot of things. He just told me basic things. Yeah, I get that from him. But that's okay. It's good to be that way. It's good not to trust people right away because you get burnt every time you do trust somebody right away. I always tell people don't trust right away. You got to test people, make sure they're right, make sure they're good people, you know? No problem, Simone. No problem. I like to help my fellow Portuguese friends. Hopefully, I can go to Madeira one day again. I really liked it there. I really like the food there. I haven't been there in 24 years, so I would love to go again one day. I really think I am going to go because in Bermuda, we have a direct flight now that runs 6 months out of the year. It starts back up soon, like I think in April or May. It goes like, it runs for 6 months. It goes from here straight to the Azores, straight to Punta Delgado. So right after that, it's only like an hour and a half to Madeira or Portugal. So I might make my annual visit again. Thanks. I hope you do too. I hope everybody has a wonderful, not everybody, not the bad people, but all the good people. I hope you do have a great 2024. I'm looking forward to this year. I really am. I have a lot to do. I have a lot to say. I have a lot to accomplish. And I have a lot of new things coming my way. I have to like get a lot of things. I've been through a very difficult last year with my sister getting a divorce. Like she's my best friend, and her boys, I've been dealing with her and the boys, and like I've stepped in as the man of the house because her husband cheated on her and left, and he abandoned his children. So I've took over and try to help everybody. So it's been a very difficult year, but it's finally over. She finally got her official divorce papers today, so it's official from the court that she's officially divorced from that narcissistic piece of shit. So now we just have to get the house and sort out, all the finances, and then we're good to go. So hopefully by the end of this month, everything is back to normal, and we can live our lives completely without him. And he'll be going straight down in that deep hole for a long time. Yeah, absolutely, Virgo. It takes a lot of strength to overcome. Everybody in here has dealt with death and dealt with family stuff. It's a part of life. Yeah, that's why we call her Ninja. She goes in and out of the chat. New year, new everything. We're all gonna be good. Everything is gonna happen. We're all gonna be very happy. Pluto in Aquarius. Everything is gonna be right. Pluto is gonna be nice, feeling good in Aquarius. Oh, right. Yeah, it's you guys are 4 hours ahead of me or 3 hours ahead of me. Yeah. You're welcome anytime. I'm glad we got to chat, and it's good to see you always. And thank you. I appreciate you coming by and letting me talk to your dad and to you. And now you can go to sleep and be in peace, knowing that your dad's okay and he doesn't have anything against you. Just pray to him, talk to him, and you'll be fine. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. It's fine. Now I was just happy to talk to you and help you out. Honestly, I need a vacation. It's been 4 years this month. On January, I think January 24th or something like that, I went away for like 5 days. And I was super busy that year. And I just like, I gotta go on vacation. I gotta get out of here and watch a game and stuff. I never forget. I went to Boston and I watched the Celtics and they lost. And I was so pissed. I was like, I came all the way out here to see these idiots lose. You're welcome, welcome, no problem. So I didn't have a good trip when I went to Boston the last time. I was pissed because my team lost and it was so freaking cold. It was so annoying. I came back sick that year and I was just like pissed off. And then right after that, a month later, COVID hit. And I was like, great. What a wonderful year this is. All right. Good night, Simone. Take care. You too. Bye bye. Oh my God, it's pouring. I can hear it like wind and rain. It's ridiculous. They said we're gonna get like part of the northeastern that's coming this way. I haven't heard anything from my Boston friends. I don't know how the weather is there. Apparently, like the East Coast was gonna get rain and stuff. That's crazy. If you guys don't mind, can you vote for my friend? Her name's Ruth Antonelli. I'm gonna post the link in my chat, and she's trying to win the greatest baker competition, and she's in second, and I want to get her to first again. So that's the link. If you guys can just vote, it's free. Just vote for her. It's a free vote. So if we all vote and help her out, maybe she'll win. Hopefully she will win. Spirit said she's gonna win. So let's hope that she doesn't get uh, second and gets first. So if we all vote, we can help her out and do our part. So that's the link. If you can copy and paste it, I greatly appreciate you guys voting for my friend. I told her I'll help her out. What happened, Jessica? You guys have presidents what too? I can't see the last thing you said because it's got stupid emoji thing there. So like the words are cut off. Okay, you guys have presidents too? Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm here for, Virgo. Sure. If you want to do a reading, that's fine. Yeah. I was just taking care of Simone there. I just got her father in spirit, and I just wanted to give her a message and stuff. Oh yeah, I heard that there's like gonna be a northeastern there, and it's gonna like get snow and bad weather, and it's like see like where Bermuda is, we're just off the coast of New York and Boston. So when that northeastern comes like this, it hits Bermuda. Like we get like the leftovers. We get the rain, the wind. Like right now, we're getting like the remnants of a storm from the other day, and they said that on Saturday and Sunday we're gonna get more. So I'm like, oh great. That's my dog in the background. She's snoring again. Every night she snores on here. So if you hear all these noises in the background, that's her. It never gets old. You know what I noticed? Like every time Christmas comes, they have like deals before Christmas, during Christmas, and then after Christmas, they got more deals. So like all these sites are sending me emails. Oh, after Christmas sale, end of the year sale. Like we're already in the new year, and they still got sales on. Like how much money you think people's got to be wasted on shit? Like we wasted all our money on gifts before Christmas. We're not gonna waste more money after Christmas. So you like, I appreciate the sales and stuff, people, but I ain't rich to be buying all sorts of shit, yeah? I like the sales though. If I was rich, I'd be buying all that shit on sale. I don't know if you guys get the same thing, but I get all these emails 40% off of this, 50% off of that, end of the year sale, New Year's sale, everything must go. I'm like, yeah, where's your money? I have too much damn shit. I got too much hats, too much clothes. I don't want to buy nothing else, even though it's very tempting because you get like all these deals. Sure, Virgo, no problem. Yeah, I'm so glad we don't have snow here, though. Hell no. I couldn't imagine having snow here. That would be crazy. But thank God we don't have snow. But we get hail and shit every now and then. And we got last year we got the record amount of year of rain we've ever had, and it's carrying over to this year. It gets rained every day of this year already, and it's only been 4 days. And like now, I can still hear it. It's pouring. I'm like holy shit! It was such a nice day earlier today. This morning and this afternoon was really nice. I got a lot done today. I was working outside. I did a lot of work outside and did what I had to do. Not a lot of work, but I did a good bit of work outside because the weather was good. So I'm glad the weather held off. I was allowed. I fixed a few things I needed to fix. Did a few things I needed to do. So I was happy. And now all I hear is damn rain. Rain, rain, go away. Come back another day. Um, No snow for me. I'm really sick and tired of the weather. It's been crazy. I'm sick and tired of the wind. Ever since we had a pool, ever since that pool has been built, we've had bad weather. We've had like nothing but wind and rain and leaves go all. Today I took yesterday and today, or today the guy came and cleaned the pool. My friend cleaned the pool today. He comes once a week. But on Tuesday night and Wednesday, I took at least like 4 or 5 big netfuls of debris, leaves, bugs, also berries that came off the tree, all in the pool. And I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And now with all this rain and wind, it's probably gonna be. It just got cleaned today, and then tomorrow morning I'll be out there again scooping more shit out of there. The guy had to vacuum the pool today. It's like a never-ending fucking story. MZ Virgo, sweetheart, I got your donation. Thank you. You can go ahead and ask your question. Appreciate it. Thanks. All right, cool. Hopefully my phone. Okay, good. Cool. All right. Yeah, hail. You do get hail. I have a video where the hail was hitting my car. Clink, 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 clink. I was like, oh shit, please don't break my damn windshield. Thank God it was only like about a minute long and the hail wasn't that big. So I was like, thank God. No damage on my car. I was happy. I was like, holy shit. I was about to dive on top of my windshield and let the hail hit me. And I was like, I was filming it. And I was like, come on, stop, please stop. And then it was like, it went away after a while. I was like, good. Like the way the hail was coming, it was coming from the back of my car like that. So it wasn't hitting my windshield like this. So I was like, oh, good. Thank you, Jesus. That was a few years ago. My ex situation from years ago. Why is he still trying to connect with you? Why? All right. Well, the reason why he wants to still connect with you is because he's still brokenhearted over the whole thing. He's still disappointed. He's still separated from you, and that bothers him. It makes him unhappy. He also feels like you're not going to give him another chance, or you don't want to give him another chance. Like as long as you're not like in a relationship with someone and you're available and he knows that, that's probably why he's probably like trying to connect with you still. um I also feel like I get here that he fears like his life, like how he lives his life, like financially, and he needs to be with somebody stable like you, He feels like with you he can do more or have more. Um, but he knows that it's not real. It's not gonna. He knows like it deep down inside you don't want him back, and you don't like. If you don't want him back, then he knows that, and like he knows that you're going. That it's just an idea that he has that he wants. Like he knows he can't, but he still thinks that one day it could be. And if you think that if you were to say to him, "Hey, I want you back, and let's get back together," if you know he said that, then whatever. So you said just one. Right. So if he's blocked and he can't connect with you, then that's probably why. That's why he feels like that. He knows you don't want him back. But apparently, like, or may if he knows that you're not with anybody, he might be able to see something or know something through other people. He might know something through another person that he knows you're not, he knows you're single or he knows you're not with anybody. So he's gonna try like he thinks he wants to, But you're saying he's still trying to connect with you, but he's been blocked so he can't connect with you. So how is he trying to connect with you though? Right, and that's why he wants to connect with you because he knows you're not with anybody. And he knows that you're not going to give him the time of day, but he'll still try. Some people can't accept that no, they can't accept the fact that it's over. Welcome back, Ninja. Mm. If you broke things off with him, he can't get over that. He still like wants to be with you. He still like wants to be back into that relationship. He still thinks that, he still thinks that he wants peace. He wants to try to have peace with you at least because he's trying to like better his life. So he wants you to know that. And he wants to like be, give you the tranquility and peace back into like a friendship at least. Like he knows it's not gonna happen because you don't want it to happen. But like he just thinks that it's all a big misunderstanding and he knows he didn't do what he had to do in the relationship, but he still wants to energetically connect because he still has, those feelings there. But I think this is more of him wanting to make peace with you. Like I think it bothers him that he can't connect with you and talk to you. Like some exes just want to be friends and talk at least, or just have a connection and just say, "Hey, how you doing?" type of shit. Right. So from what I'm getting here, the reason why he wants to like connect is so that he's at peace. He wants to be at peace, and he knows that you don't want that, but he wants that. I feel like he's very heartbroken and disappointed about you not speaking to him and you blocking him and you not like giving him the time of day. Let me see something here. I asked if you should like talk to him again or like contact him or like give him the time of day and it says no. It's saying that he's like still it's not good for you to talk to him again. It won't solve anything. It would just bring you more emotional confusion. It'll bring like bad memories, and he's still going to be dishonest, and he's still not going to like, he regrets everything, but he knows that you can't even be friends because it won't mean anything because of what happened between you guys. Like he knows it's not going to be complete. Like he knows nothing's going to happen, but he still like would like to be cool, but he knows you don't want to be. And I asked if you should reach out to him, and it says no, because he ain't changed and ain't nothing changed. And if you reach out to him, nothing will change. What I'm getting here is like, you know, the past is the past, and just leave it alone. I know it's annoying, but it's definitely saying not to deal with him. So you're doing the right thing by blocking him and not speaking to him, and even, obviously the energetic connection will still always be around at some point. Best thing to do is just ignore it. Eventually, all things come to an end. But that's how he feels, though. Yeah, because you are doing the right thing. Because he hasn't changed. He's still like emotionally gonna confuse you. He's one of those people who just wants contact. Like he just wants to be cool with you and test you and talk to you and you know make things more confusing than it already is. And some people are like that. I had an ex like that too. She was so possessive and so worried about what I was doing. She still spies on me, but I don't care. Like I don't give a shit. You know, she disguised herself, all sorts of shit, trying to get me to speak to her. And then I just, I unblocked her from one of the apps I had her on. I unblocked her, and it's been over a year. This month makes a year I last spoke to her. So even though I unblocked her, she still don't say nothing to me. She tried, but it didn't work. So instead of blocking her and like having her discuss herself and be delusional, I just allowed her to like be unblocked, but I ain't saying nothing to her. And neither is she. It's been a whole year. It's been a miracle, actually. I'm fucking happy. I can actually say it's been a whole year since I talked to her. Yes. Thank you, Jesus. Please let it be 10 more fucking years, 20 more years. Thank you. Yeah. See, it's been years for you. It's been a year for me, thank God. I didn't think it was possible not to hear from her for a whole year. Thank God. I'm so happy. Yeah. Oh, see, the retrograde just finished, so a lot of past energy will come up anyway. A lot of past people will come up. All that shit comes into play around those times. But it's nothing to be like extremely worried about. If you don't entertain shit like that, then it shouldn't be a part of your energy or your life. Like it's really up to us to like acknowledge the energy or acknowledge the acts or like, entertain the whole energetic feel about the whole thing. So really it's up to us. If we can like delete it out of our minds, then we're good to go. But if you don't and you entertain it or you think about it, then yeah, that's what happens. The bullshit comes back in your brain. You start to think about it. You start to dream about it. And the thing is, I haven't even dreamt about any of my exes or my last ex. I don't even dream about it. I used to dream like about them sometimes, but now not at all. I couldn't tell you the last time I had a dream about any type of ex situation or a woman that was in my life? Nothing. Even my dreams lately have been like all about work stuff. I have a lot of dreams about my DJ life, things like that, like past shit. Me driving my old car, all this stupid ass shit that don't make no sense. He emailed me. We haven't talked in years. He was just cool though. I figured something to do with the retrograde. Yeah, yep, definitely. Well, that's the thing. Like, some exes, they want to be cool with you. They want to talk, or they, because it didn't work out in a relationship way, they wanted to work. They still wanted to work in a friendship way, and that's really weird to me. I don't. Once I'm done with you, I'm done with you. So it's not like I want to be cool with my exes anyway. I don't want them to know my business or even be in my life. You're ex for a reason. Goodbye. But there is like maybe two, I would say two or three exes in my lifetime that I still speak to and have on social media as a friend. That's about it. But the rest I could care less. They can all rot somewhere for what they done. So I ain't gonna time for them. So yeah, there's always gonna be one or two or three around. As long as they want to be cool and leave me alone, and they have somebody else to deal with and be with them, then good luck to you and goodbye. Oh right, yeah, yeah. If it wasn't an ex and a friend, that's cool. Yeah, when you go, I don't know what it's like to go to college. I never went, but yeah, when you go to college, you meet a lot of people and deal with things like that. Well, that's the thing. Yeah, it bring the retrograde, bring that person back to you, so they could talk to you and be cool with you. So that's cool. I don't have too many past people come back into my life. I have a lot of past people that come on here. Like a lot of people that I used to read for when I first started have come back and seen me or just say hello to me, things like that. So it's nice to see like my past friends come back and say hello. But like in real life, physical life, no. All right, let me check for you. You and me both. I don't want nobody from my past. No one. I do not want anyone from my past coming back. No, thank you. All right, I don't see like any serious relationship like in the next few months or during this year. Like I don't see anybody new, and there could be somebody new. I do see like a new person, but this person like has a lot of difficulties, and um they're going through constant struggles. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag, might be. But this person, like, they're going through a struggle right now, and they might meet you. They might, see you, and it's like a new person. Um, but I think it's more friends than anything. But you're gonna kind of see this person once you meet them. They'll be cool, and then afterwards you'll see like the person. You'll constantly be thinking about the how if the person's shady, if they're suspicious, you'll doubt the connection, you'll doubt the friendship, and in the end, like you'll just say to yourself, you know what, I'm gonna discontinue my effort with this and try and find somebody better. So I feel like you'll meet a new person, but not for like a serious relationship, more for like a friendship and not really going any more than that. And when the person meets you and deals with you, they're gonna have like some difficulties to go through. Like they'll be going through a difficult period in their life. You might meet somebody like through a work related situation, but like this person is like kind of risky to deal with. And I do get fire energy again. So, but you could meet somebody new through work in the next 3 months, like through a work related situation. Like you can meet somebody and they're going to be like kind of, very active and determined, and they're going to be okay. But this person is also like risky to be with because of their job or what they do for a living. So you might be like, I don't know if I want to deal with this person. But like I see you meeting this person through a work situation. I see activity, so you can possibly like go out for coffee or like talk to each other. Like it's a possibility you might see the person, but I get like a 50-50 chance of it working out. Like it depends on you pretty much. Like if you're willing to open up to like hang out with this person or deal with them, I feel like there could be like some emotional feelings there. You might start feeling for the guy, or you might say, this guy's pretty cool. Let me see what's going on. But it'll be like a risk. Like you'll feel like taking a chance. So in the next, like from now till March, there's a possibility you might meet this person like through a work related situation. So it is a possibility of meeting up, having friend, having someone to talk to and somebody to deal with. But like a serious love relationship, that totally depends on you. But it says that it's a possibility, but nothing serious though. So new person, yes. Possibility, yes. But nothing serious. Like there ain't gonna be no like, I don't see no serious love relationship now. Hey, that's the best thing you can do. I try and convince people all the time. Look, stay single until you meet the right person. If you want to give them a chance, give them a chance. If your intuition and your intuitive feeling says no, then make it no. If you think that you can give that person a chance or a try, you can do it. Take the risk. Find out if it's worth it. If it's not, don't get upset. If it doesn't work out, don't think there's something wrong with you. Like that's what I always tell myself. Like, you know, like last year, I met someone and like they were cool and all that. We kind of hung out here and there. And then when she like lied to me about something, like and didn't tell me about something, I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna get mad, even though I did. I was like, I'm not gonna give this my energy. You know what? Fuck this bitch. I ain't dealing with this person no more. I'm not talking to him no more. When I see him, I'm just gonna speak and just that's it. Hey, how you doing? Okay, bye. I did it again today when I saw her. I saw her this morning, and she was like, I was like, oh hey, how you doing? I didn't roll down my window and say, hey, happy New Year. How you doing? Like I would usually do. I just give her a wave and just keep going. And she was like, fuck, Mark don't even speak to me no more. Why should I? If you really want to make the effort, you can, but not me. I already made the effort and you dissed me. So, bye. I'll still be your friend, though. I'll still say hi to you or whatever. You know me. You know how to get in contact, though. You want to step up, go for it. I'm not going after, I'm not chasing nobody. And I don't want nobody to chase me either. Leave me the fuck alone. If you're honest, then I'll be honest back. If you lie, then I don't want to deal with you. I don't even want to lie back. I don't want to deal with you at all. Goodbye. But honestly, I'm feeling very optimistic and enthusiastic and hopeful, and I have faith that God will bring a good woman to me this year. Even though I say that every year, but I feel like this year might be the year. Like I'm ready this year. I'm ready now for like a relationship if it came my way. I'm more stable than I've ever been. Um, I feel good. I feel like I'm ready for a relationship. But if I don't, I won't even be mad. I won't even care. Yeah, exactly. You sound like me. Like I just said earlier in my life, I have so much to do. Like I have so much to do. Like I don't really care if I have a relationship or not. It don't bother me. I'm perfectly fine being by myself. I love being alone. I have my dog, my sister, my nephews, my mom, my dad, my family. I have my business. I come on here and chat with everybody and have a good time. I've been very active on here a lot. I've been on here almost every day for the past few months. Like I've opened myself back up to my gift and helping people, and like I really like being on here. It's like it's a really good part of my life. It makes me feel good. Makes me feel like I'm doing something, you know. When I help people, I feel good about myself. But like, I'm always dealing with everybody else's bullshit. So yeah, why not? I'm saying the truth. I'm looking forward to like finally being in a relationship after 6 years of being single. So it's been 6 long years. I haven't been with anybody. And it's been a nice healing, cleansing 6 years. I've changed my whole life in the last 6 years. No drinking, no smoking, no relationship, just focusing on my business, my life, my spirituality, coming on here as much as I can, just like taking care of my family and just doing what's best for me. And I got so much to do, like, so I don't really care. I can squeeze a relationship in my life right now, sure. I'm always willing to be, loved and give love. But it has to be for the right reasons and it has to be the right person. Like I don't want a sex buddy. I don't want that. I want a real relationship, something I'm gonna work hard for and work on and have equality and have somebody who actually wants the same thing. So we'll see. If God and Spirit want to give me that opportunity, I'll take it. If they don't, it's all good. I'll keep on moving and moving. I'll keep on going. I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm going 47 next month. February 6th, I'll be 47. I ain't got no time for games. I ain't got no time for hoes. I ain't got no time to be a sugar daddy. I ain't got no time to be no hoe. And I don't want one either. I want a good woman with good morals and values, stability. I want some woman that I can trust. I want a woman that's honest. And if you cook and clean like me and do your own shit and you're very independent, then we're going to be a great match. Just don't piss me off and I won't piss you off. And all I want is to laugh and have fun. That's all I really want. And just be happy together. If I can get that, I'll be a happy man. That's all good. I asked God to find me a nice woman. God will hook me up. God listens to my prayers. I always pray for a good woman. I always tell God, look, I know there's one good woman left in the world for me. Please just, if you want to give her to me, I'm ready for her. Like, just show her to me, just give her to me and I'll do the rest. But please, God, don't give me no fucking idiot. Please. I want somebody with some damn common sense. Like I gave God a list of what I want in that woman. So it's taken a while. Like he's got to go in his computer and he's got to like do research. Cause once he gets to like the third or fourth thing that I want in a woman, the list gets less and less and less. There's too many chicken heads around here. Yeah, I'm a lot more positive than I was before, and a lot more aware of, what life. I'm getting older and wiser. That's why. Older and wiser. And I've seen both my siblings. I've seen 2 out of 3 of my siblings get a divorce and go through a lot of bad shit, but so that's why like I know what I want and I know what I need. So there's a difference. But yeah, I'm willing. I'm waiting for that. Sometimes I'm like, hell no, I don't want nobody, and f these hoes and whatever. I talk like that when I'm mad, like. But like honestly, I would love to have somebody decent. I'm sure everybody would. I'm not the only one that wants that. And everybody does. A lot of people want that love and that real love and that real relationship. Of course, we all do. But this last year went by. I had an opportunity. It didn't work. Oh well, it's cool. I worked on myself. I worked on my business. I worked on my family. Mom, dad, taking care of them. Dealing with my sister, my nephews, my dog, myself, my business. So it's cool. I'm always got something to do. Like so, I would say that I'm more ready now. That I would say that now. Took me a while to get like to where I am now because I was always feeling like that it's not possible. But I know that's not the mindset to have. So I changed my mindset. Yeah, there's a difference between needs and wants. And I don't really, I don't need a woman, but I want one. Yes, of course. How long have I been on here? 2 hours and 15 minutes. 2 hours and 15 minutes I've been on here. I'm gonna get off in a few minutes. I gotta take my dog outside. She probably wants to go outside to pee. And it stopped raining. I don't hear it raining anymore, thank God. Yeah, I need to go get in my bed. Nah, it's all good. Usually I'm on here until like 2 o'clock in the morning. But lately I've been trying not to get last 2 nights I don't want to get in my bed that late. Because then when I wake up I'm like a zombie. But I was actually gonna have a reading with somebody, but they haven't got back to me yet. So it's all good. Tomorrow's another day. But I need to wake up early tomorrow and go do what I have to do. So it's 11:30 here now. 11:26. So I've been on here for a while. At least I'm glad I caught you though. I'm glad you came by. But I'm on here every night now, so you can come by and hang out. I've been trying to tell everybody that I've been on here all the time. Some people don't get my notifications, but lately it's been okay. People have been coming in, so I've got lot more new people now too. Thanks to my other psychic friends and my clients telling people to come see me. Very generous of them and very nice of them to put their confidence in me to read their friends and family. So I've been blessed. I've been blessed to have a lot of good people like in my life lately. So I've met a lot of decent people, a lot of cool people lately. It's been fun. I've had a lot of fun on here lately. That's why I'm happy to come on here now. Yeah, please do. You're welcome, sweetheart. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. It's nice to see you. I'm glad all is good. You know? Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad to be doing good. Life is has been a roller coaster this past year, but now we're in 2024. I'm ready to giddy on up, ready to go get back in action. But yeah, I'm usually here every night. I'll be here tomorrow night and on the weekend and stuff. So I usually come on around this time. So yeah, don't be a stranger. Come by, hang out. Thanks, sweetheart. I appreciate that. All right, everybody. I'm gonna go and get out of here, and I'll see everybody tomorrow night. I'll probably be on around this time tomorrow because I'm gonna watch the game, and then I'll be on this time. Cool. Nighty night.